I'm Jessica Ridella here with Kevin Kelly. We are two of the ICO analysts for Bitcoin Market Journal, and today we're talking with you about Manufactory ICO. So this is a project aimed to develop an entirely new blockchain platform that's geared specifically to the manufacturing industry. So today the manufacturing industry is constantly evolving, and it's bringing in intelligent systems and all this new technology to help machines communicate with each other and react to information in real time. But despite this innovation, their process control hasn't really adapted and caught up with all of these changes. So there are a lot of challenges that manufacturing facilities are facing today around outdated and unreachable technology, unproductive supply chains, capacity planning, machine health monitoring, and poor energy usage. And this is where Manufactory wants to come in and help. They essentially want to combine blockchain, AI, automation, and cyber physical streams into what's known as the Industrial Revolution 4.0. So they want to accomplish this by creating an entirely private blockchain platform to really focus on creating a decentralized global manufacturing supply chain ordering platform. It will have a trust engine that's focused on quality control, and it's geared to really simplify the payment process and create incentives to monitor how energy efficient manufacturing companies really are. They're also going to have a decentralized marketplace that's going to enable OEMs to build their own decentralized applications and connect to the ecosystem. So we really like this marketplace, and according to PwC, this industry alone is going to devote over $907 billion to really innovating to help their environments and machines really hit that Industry 4.0 level. So this is going to really include a focus on better monitoring of machine quality, energy uses, and adaptive control, like I mentioned above. So while we like the blockchain application for the market, we are a little bit concerned about the competition here. So Manufactory doesn't really have buzz, and there's a lot more information available on their competitors like IOTA, Productivist, and SyncFab. And some of this, how Manufactory aims to differentiate, stems from their token usage. So Kevin, why don't you talk a bit about what they want to do with that?
Yeah, so we'll touch on the token usage, and real quick, I kind of want to go back to Jessica's point about the buzz. Although this does seem like a pretty noble concept in what they're trying to do, slim down manufacturing costs, the time it takes to actually manufacture products. People are always looking for new ways to innovate the supply chain and operations of a manufacturing plant. So this is going to be really interesting. So it's hard to believe that they really haven't generated any buzz, especially considering their Facebook account has a grand total of one follower. Have one follower on their Facebook account, and we're looking at a project that could really innovate a lot of things. And I think maybe one of the reasons is that the complexity of this project is pretty difficult for some people to understand. And I'm sure many of you out there had to take a second listen to what Jessica just said, talking about the project itself and Industry 4.0. So that could be contributing to one of the reasons they should definitely look into releasing some sort of YouTube video, because I didn't find anything. No explanation video, no animation video to kind of explain the project to the average investor. So that's something that they should definitely take a look into. Now, going back to the token, so it's going to be able to really just allow for transactions within the platform and keep them simple and monogamous. So, one token on the platform, it's going to be efficient, it's going to reduce fees, at least overall costs in transactions within manufacturing. But other than that, it is your run-of-the-mill utility token, and they have yet to produce an MVP for us. Some projects like to have the MVP up front and ready, so more buzz will be generated around their ICO or their token generation events. But Manufactory has taken the position of waiting until they raise the funds to actually develop the MVP. Sometimes, with that, you're looking at a company that is basically willing to take less of a bet on themselves, if that makes sense. So they'd rather use other people's money to develop the MVP than get or funds from other investors, or use their own money, so put their own skin on the line in order to develop the MVP. So a little shaky there. We do like to see an MVP ready to go during the pre-ICO, so we know that these companies are legit and they're serious about what they're doing. But other than that, it is a great idea, and I think blockchain is going to revolutionize the operations and supply chain significantly. It just depends which project does it the best, and what method is the best way to do it.
Absolutely. And Manufactory claims to differentiate by being the only platform with an integrated quality management system and product optimization processing tool but without a working MVP, it's really hard to say whether or not they are any different or better than the competition. And like Kevin said, we typically do like to see a working MVP. Some cases we'll say, if the team is really strong, that helps us develop confidence for the fact that they'll be able to pull that together. But this team is really small. They only had 2 people on their executive board, neither of which had any blockchain experience. They listed some advisors, but no partnerships. And developing an entirely new blockchain is going to require a lot of R&D, a huge network. They're going to have to really work hard to generate user activity, and not having any partnerships for that is something that is a concern. So like Kevin said, at the end of the day, this is a great idea. Blockchain has potential to really revolutionize the space, especially if we're talking things like Industry 4.0. But we are really concerned about this particular project's lack of marketing, small team, and lack of MVP in such a competitive space. So that is our take on this. We do wish them best of luck. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.